Welcome to part 8 of the series, How and Why We All Need to Move Faster to Tough Conversations. What I presented in this series can be thought of as sort of a roadmap towards conversational mastery. You want to reflect, you want to assess, and you want to improve the path so that you can join me in a journey towards better conversations. I think that if we focus on better conversations, we can absolutely make a difference in a world that is currently seemingly polarized. And I wanted to leave you with some tips and tricks so that you understand how you can master your own conversational style, approach, and the techniques. And remember that mastering conversation is not a destination, it's a journey. And how you improve on that is by continuously working on your conversations to make them better. So the first thing I want to share with you is you want to self-assess. You want to rate conversations you have. What worked, what didn't work. You want to picture yourself as a fly on the wall that's observing your conversation. The second thing is you want to reflect. You want to also get reflective and analyze the success and failures of each of the conversations you have and what you can learn. Number 3 is to practice. And when I say practice, I think one of the things that people do not do enough of is design their conversations in advance. So before you go into a conversation, think about the kinds of questions and the approach you're going to take before you enter into that conversation. Use things like the 5-step framework that I shared earlier in the series. Learn that series, practice with friends, so that when you're in that conversation and things are emotional, it's second nature to you. So that notion of practicing has 2 components. You want to learn frameworks that you can use, and you want to design conversations and practice them before you're in the actual scenario. And then number 4, probably the most important piece of this is you embrace discomfort. Anytime we embark on a learning journey, we're embarking on sitting with some level of discomfort. When we sit in that level of discomfort, that's where the growth happens. If we stick to the easy stuff and we avoid the hard stuff, it's unlikely we're going to grow. So those are the 4 things that I think can help you get to your journey from familiarity to mastery. Having watched this series, familiar with some of the approaches to helping you move to tough conversations faster or have better conversations. And now you want to do is you want to move from familiarity to mastery. You want to move from being, I heard this guy called Heater talk about these particular topics and it went something like this, to you owning everything that we've talked about so that you master this content. And as a reminder, the 4 things that I think you should focus on: self-assessment, make sure that you reflect, you practice, and you embrace discomfort.